everybody. Welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Oliver.
I'm Matthew.
And today we are doing a little bit of history as well as 2 Medal of Honor stories.
Yep.
We got kind of a bigger history collection today.
Yeah.
From December. I'm kind of in the beginning of December. I'm actually 30th, 1st, and 2nd, so, you know.
There you go.
And then Matt's got some from all over the month of December.
Yep. Had to switch it up a little bit for the end of December, you know.
Yeah. Well, you know, you started a new job, and the holidays are coming up, and it's crazy time, so.
Just figured, you know.
Yeah. Close out the year. Start again fresh. I like it. And we got our...
We're all festive for Christmas.
That's the word I was trying to find.
Festivus?
It's a Festivus for the rest of us. I fucking love that show.
All right, so we're going to start December 8th, 1952. The first TV acknowledgement of pregnancy. I Love Lucy.
TV. Oh.
So you know how, like, they never really show pregnancy on shows back in the day? I don't know why.
It's just weird.
It's the norm. It's how we're here.
It's a weird thing.
I know. But this was the first time it was on a popular television show.
Oh, okay.
I Love Lucy. I've seen a couple of those shows.
Man, I used to watch that show with my mom all the time.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
It's a funny show.
Yeah. I've been watching a lot of older shows because I got like Me TV or something, and they show like, you know, just older shows.
Yep.
And I watch them more than I watch the modern shows, you know.
Dude, I used to watch all those with my mom. I Love Lucy, Andy Griffith, Dick Van Dyke.
Hey, Pa.
Yep.
Pa, what are we doing today, Pa? But it's funny when you watch those shows because some of the stuff that is said and done in some of those shows would never fly in today's society.
No way.
Like the Golden Girls.
Yeah.
It's
a great show.
If you watch it now, you're just
it's rough.
What?
Yep.
It was great, you know?
Yep.
But now, I mean...
No, you can't say
do
that
not
shit now.
Ever remake that show.
No.
I will ban, I will protest, I will fly.
Mm-hmm. They'd probably do. It'd probably be some dumbass reboot too, with like Lindsay Lohan as Blanche or something.
It'd be horrible.
You know what I mean? Worst.
It would just be horrible.
It'd be the worst. I wonder if there's a collection of actresses that could do that show justice.
I don't know.
Man, I'm trying to think. We should do a show about
the Golden Girls.
The Golden Girls. Or if they were to like remake an iconic show, who we think should play the show.
So we'll start with that show. We'll do like a Golden Girls one. We'll do like funny stuff and who we think. But that's going to take me a minute.
I know. I'm going to have to think about that.
Because,
maybe we'll get hired as like casting directors.
I would love it.
That would be sweet.
I would I would cast no one. I'd be like, you're not redoing this show. I'd be
show's off. Matt won't cast anybody. Sorry.
Redirect and rate to One Drink podcast.
That'd be awesome. All right. November 30th, 1700. The Battle of Narva occurred as 8,000 Swedish troops under King Charles XII invaded Norway, defeating a force of 50,000 Russians.
Sheesh.
So 8,000 Swedish took down 50,000 Russians.
That just sounds...
That's so lopsided. Dude, what a defeat.
It sounds impossible.
For Russia.
Yeah, I know.
Like, boy, you got that ass whooped.
Wow.
That's like first round knockout.
Yeah.
Type
8,000 to 50.
That's like when Tyson knocked that dude out in what? Like 8 seconds or 13 seconds or whatever it was.
Just bit.
Done.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Can you imagine the people that paid like thousands of dollars for like front row seats? I mean, you know, sweet. You got to say that you were there for that because that's like an iconic thing now. But
true.
I mean, you spent all that money.
8 seconds.
To see Tyson for 8 seconds
It took you longer to park, get in your seat.
Oh, yeah.
Sit through all the preliminaries, which probably sucked.
Yeah.
8 seconds and you're like...
Ding! Bow! Boom! Ding, 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 ding! What?
I would just sit in that seat until midnight.
Imagine if you were like on your way back with like a hot dog or something.
Oh, and
you weren't even in your seat like right when it started. You were like, you know, the ding, 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 ding.
Wait.
What?
Wait a minute.
What?
Yeah.
You know? How many people were taking a piss and missed the whole thing?
Gone.
Done.
Because you know there was those people who were like, I got time.
Right, I got time.
I'll get a beer.
I got time. Yeah. Nope.
I would just take those beers. I would just take those beers and just be like,
fuck this, man. Yep.
Okay. So, December 12th, 1980. Apple makes its initial public offering on the U.S. stock market.
Ooh.
So this is when Apple was introduced kind of into the stock market world. 38 years later, it would become the first U.S. company valued at over $1 trillion. Could you imagine if any of our parents just invested $2 into this stock market? Yowza
is right. I mean, you know, there's those people out there though.
Just $2
that did. You know what I mean? That got in in the beginning and let it sit for 40 years. You know what I mean?
And then they're like, over the years they were like, damn, this Apple thing keeps going way up. And then it's like up. And then within the past
20 years,
10 years, it's the iPhone and like just
dude. Over the last 20 years, man, it fucking it's crazy money.
$2.
Crazy money.
God damn it.
Crazy money. I know. December 1st, 1990, England was connected to mainland Europe for the first time since the Ice Age, as engineers dug a railway tunnel under the English Channel and broke through the final rock layer.
Now that would be cool.
Yeah, that's 22 miles. That's a 22-mile stretch that they had to dig.
Underwater?
Yeah, under the English Channel to France.
I would love to go under that
sweet.
thing.
Yeah, it takes like a couple minutes
right.
to cross though. Yeah. It's only 22 miles by train.
It would be cool to just watch like the construction of it all,
from
beginning to end, being like, how the hell did you?
Well, dude, they have those huge tunnel digging machines. You ever seen those things?
No.
They're just like these big circles,
right?
And the machine it rotates, and it's got like all these
through the rock, you mean?
Yeah, and that's how they make tunnels, dude. They just dig a circle, straight through. They lay tracks in front of this big machine, and it just.
That's got it. I have seen one of those.
They're
just
massive.
Just the rocks coming out,
Yeah, it's gotta be. It's great. It's gotta be cool as shit to see. But yeah, I don't know how long it took. I imagine it was several years.
A while.
So, but man, what a sketchy place to work though. Like you're digging a tunnel under the English Channel.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
at any moment you see a leak and you're like,
fuck.
I think we should leave.
Fuck. Because what are you gonna do? Not gonna outrun it.
No, hell.
Not gonna outrun it.
There's no. You're just.
No way. I wonder how far underneath they have to go.
God, you gotta.
For it to be safe. But then they have to like build up the walls because it's not like they just leave it dirt. You know what I mean? They make it out of concrete or whatever it is. But that's crazy.
All right, so we talked about curling before, right? We were gonna curl, with my aunt. My aunt's actually
at the curling club of Rochester, right?
Yeah, she's actually traveling to Cleveland
for a curling competition.
And they have it here at downtown Rochester.
Yeah,
the village thing.
Yeah,
that they got going on.
Mm-hmm. We gotta go.
I mean, curling. She's good though. Her and my uncle are good.
Well, it's just shuffleboard.
What's that?
Yeah. That's exactly what curling is.
All right,
bigger.
Yeah. December 19th, 1920, first U.S. indoor curling rink opens in Brookline, Massachusetts.
It's pretty sweet.
I mean, I would love...
I just want to... those stones are heavy, though. They're like 40 pounds.
Yeah, I would never be able to lift it.
They're heavy as shit.
I'm just scared I wouldn't be able to get back up.
So, for it to be considered an official curling stone, so those stones can only come from one area. It's like off an island in like Greenland or something, or Iceland.
Really?
Or whatever. Yeah. It's like a super specific thing.
To make it
for official. It to be an actual curling stone. Huh. I'm sure they make them.
Yeah.
Imitations or whatever. Yeah, out of whatever. But like the real, I swear to God, it's like
I would love to get a real one.
Oh, dude, it'd be so sweet.
Authentic stamp of like curling, whatever.
Yep.
That would be sweet.
Yeah. Be super cool.
Where's it from?
Yeah. All right, here we go. I found it. No, what is this? I don't want this. Fuck. Where's the stone? Okay, curling stone. The curling stone, also sometimes called a rock in North America, is made of granite and is specified by the World Curling Federation, which requires a weight between 38 and 44 pounds, a maximum circumference of 36 inches, and a maximum height of 4.5 inches. The only part of the stone in contact with the ice is the running surface, a narrow, flat, blah, 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 blah. The granite for the stones comes from two sources. Ela Craig, an island off of the Ayrshire coast of Scotland. There it is. And Trefford Granite Quarry in Wales.
Wow.
Yeah. So I knew that there was an island, something in there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, can I put an order in for one of those sweet-ass curling
I
stones?
wonder how much they are.
I mean, they gotta be pretty pricey.
Dude, yeah, especially for them to come out of two places.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
like
gotta
granite, you're like granite countertop my ass.
Right.
I got a granite
granite curling stone. Yeah, what do you do with that? Slide it down the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
So take that.
they are.
So yeah, we will have to, at one point down the road sometime, challenge my aunt and uncle to a curling match.
An average set of 16 curling stones will cost roughly $8,000 to $12,000. This means that each curling stone costs between $500 and $750. I feel like that's not bad. $500 to $700
Oh, for one.
for one.
Yeah.
A full set could be up to 12 grand.
How many do you need? 3?
16 for a full set. It says
How many do you need for one player though?
4.
Oh, okay. I mean, we'll rent for a while and then
Right.
and
They're
then
like synthetic ones. You know what I mean? Like, can I just get one that's made out of a rock?
yeah.
Like, why does it? Yeah.
So we'll rent.
You know what's really annoying? I'm gonna end up like researching curling
Yeah,
all night tonight
dude, I'm telling you. So
because I want to know why it's got to be those stones, but I don't think that anybody wants to watch me be on Google all day for the whole show.
So we are gonna have to set up a match.
Yes.
At some point.
Yes.
And
we'll film that.
Of course.
Absolutely.
But you never know. We could learn quickly. I don't think that's something you can learn quick.
No. There's
you know.
so much technique into it, and I'm not about to be, like they go, because they get low, man. That
But who's
stretch shit,
sweeping?
not me.
I can't.
I'm throwing the stone, dude. I'm not.
I'm gonna be slipping and falling, and
Oh, dude, I'll be all over the place.
it's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be hilarious, though.
Can't wait.
It's just gonna
So
be
get ready, Aunt Wendy
Yeah.
and Uncle Mark.
it's just gonna be a collection of us falling on the ice.
The new year, 2022.
One drink.
We will set this match up
One stone.
because they gotta have an open like a.
Oh yeah,
open-
yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
One stone.
I can't. One.
One stone.
God, it's gonna be.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
I can't wait.
All right, December 2nd, 1982, the first permanent artificial heart was implanted in 61-year-old Barney C. Clark by Dr. William DeVries at the University of Utah Medical Center in Salt Lake City. Clark, who was near death at the time of this operation, survived 112 days after the implantation.
Wow. And that was 1982. I mean,
1982, yeah. That's an artificial heart.
it's amazing. It's crazy what they're coming out with too, because now they're having like these, 3D printer machines.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have more sophisticated ones.
Yeah.
Where they could, make organs now, which,
Blows my mind.
dude,
Yeah.
it's
I
like
don't know what they made it out. What do they make it out of?
I don't know, but it's just freaky.
Right. And what do they make them out of now? Like, I didn't even know that was a thing, to have an artificial heart.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they got pacemakers to control, how your heart beats, but not to replace the whole
Heart,
right.
valves.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's
I wonder if anybody made a joke like, "Do you even have a heart?"
right,
Well, no.
right.
I
What?
actually don't. People be like, "What?" No, I don't.
You're heartless.
I have a fake one.
Right.
They'll be like,
And it works. It's like Tony Stark's or whatever.
Yeah. Takes the thing out.
Oh, man. All right, so December 21st, 1913. The first crossword puzzle with 32 clues printed in New York. I've done crossword puzzles.
I'm awful at crossword. I'm literally awful.
My grandfather used to sit on the front porch, and he would do them all the time.
Mine too.
And sometimes I would come over, and I would... dude,
they're crazy.
I couldn't get any of these.
No.
And, like, even if I was to do it now recently with all the knowledge I have...
No. Not even close.
I think maybe with this show, 2 years of the knowledge that we've researched, I may be able to get one.
Yeah, but what do we know? Nothing. We can talk about nothing all day. You know what I mean?
It's like when you watch Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, I'm gonna
get one.
I'm gonna get one.
I'm gonna get one this show. I'm gonna get one.
And you watch the whole thing.
Yeah, and you sit there like this.
And then you're like, oh wait, oh, damn.
Right. I knew that one.
And even when a subject comes up that you might think you know, like letters that start with B.
Right. And you
like,
have no idea.
All right, one's gotta be like, something easy.
Mm-hmm. No.
Words I'd never heard of.
Do you ever like go to guess one you were like, oh, I know this one. And you're just boom, and you slap the answer and it's dead wrong. Like couldn't even be more wrong if you tried, and you're like,
oh man.
That show makes me feel so stupid.
It does.
It makes me feel so stupid.
But when I get one, no matter how easy or how hard it is,
you're pumped.
I've already won.
Yep.
I don't need Final Jeopardy. I don't need a wager. I have already won the show.
Dude, if I ever went on that show and I got one, I actually got it right, I'd walk off the show.
You just drop your little thing?
I'd be like, fuck you, Alex, I'm out. Even though he passed.
I would do the same thing.
Yeah.
I would just write down for my Final Jeopardy answer. I would stick around to the end.
Yep.
And,
you would just answer every question One Drink Podcast.
And you have to write down your final answer. I would be like, I won.
Right.
Then you'd be like, no, that's the wrong answer. I'd be like, no.
Is it though?
That's the right answer.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Okay, so let's get into some Medal of Honor.
Yeah. I'm going to kick us off with Corporal David P. Champagne, U.S. Marines. Yeah, Korea. Advancing his platoon in the initial assault of a company against a strongly fortified and heavily defended hill position. Another one.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting for...
always on the hill.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get height advantage, man.
Ugh.
Or, what am I trying to say? Anyways, Corporal Champagne skillfully led his fire team through a veritable hail of intense enemy machine gun, small arms, and grenade fire, overrunning trenches and a series of almost impenetrable bunkers positioned before reaching the crest of the hill and placing his men in defensive positions. So already, just right off the bat, they already took the hill. Like, just
crazy.
Walked right through it. Suffering a painful leg wound while assisting in repelling the ensuing hostile counterattack, which was launched under cover of a murderous hail of mortar and artillery fire, he steadfastly refused evacuation and fearlessly continued to control his fire team. When the enemy counterattack increased in intensity and a hostile grenade landed in the midst of the fire team, Corporal Champagne unhesitatingly seized the deadly missile and hurled it in the direction of the approaching enemy. As the grenade left his hand, it exploded, blowing off his hand and throwing him out of the trench.
Wow.
Mortally wounded by enemy mortar fire while in this exposed position, Corporal Champagne, by his valiant leadership, fortitude, and gallant spirit of self-sacrifice in the face of almost certain death, undoubtedly saved the lives of several of his fellow Marines. His heroic actions served to inspire all who observed him and reflect the highest credit upon himself in the U.S. Naval Service. He gallantly gave his life for his country.
Now, you said missile, right?
Yeah, it said missile.
My God.
So I don't know if it said grenade, but I don't know why it said missile, but yeah. I don't know.
Either way,
it's crazy. Yeah.
But yeah, just another story. He, gets wounded,
Yeah.
Could go back for help.
Doesn't.
No way.
And then a grenade lands right there.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've gone over countless stories of people just diving on it, covering it up with their bodies to protect their. But I mean, and those are snap decisions that these guys make. Like, they don't think about it at all.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no. And this dude, I love though that he tried to grab it and throw it back at their asses. You know what I mean? Like, man, and maybe 1 second longer because they said as he threw it, it went off.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I mean, he saved the lives of his guys, and you know,
the mission was complete.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, I mean that is split like so it rolls, and it's not a perfect circle either, so you don't know.
Yeah, and it's just like bing, bing, bing.
You got to kind of.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I love that last like fuck you moment. You know what I mean? Of just grabbing it and trying to throw it back.
And you know, I'm not saying for sure, but I can guarantee you, most of those men that do that, those words come out of their mouth. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
They're like, no,
you yeah, oh yeah. And they just launch it back.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. That'd be my last words there.
I mean, holy moly.
Yep.
So.
I hope you looked somebody dead in the face.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Good story.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go to Paul Joseph Wiedorfer. Wiedorfer. Going to be a tough one, but World War II U.S. Army. He alone made it possible for his company to advance until the object was seized. Company G had cleared a wooded area of snipers, and one platoon was advancing across open clearing toward another woods when it was met by heavy machine gun fire from 2 gunmen positions dug in at the edge of the second woods. These positions were flanked by enemy riflemen. The platoon took over behind a small ridge approximately 40 yards from the enemy position. There was no other available protection, and the entire platoon was pinned down by the German fire. It was about noon, and the day was clear, but the terrain extremely difficult due to the 3-inch snowfall the night before over the ice-covered ground. So, it's just cold.
Yeah.
Ice, snow.
Yeah. Talk about making a bad situation worse.
Oh my
You know what I mean?
God, dude.
Like, you're already into this. It's crazy. It's war, and now it's snowing. You know what I mean?
And you know, it's the adrenaline, I'm sure, but it still has.
It's still cold.
It still has an effect on everything that
Yeah.
you do. Wiedorfer, realizing that the platoon advance could not continue until 2 enemy machine gun nests were destroyed, voluntarily charged alone across the slippery open ground with no protection cover of any kind. Running in a crouched position under a hail of enemy fire, he slipped and fell in the snow, but quickly rose and continued forward with enemy concentrating automatic and small arms fire on him as he advanced. Miraculously escaping injury, Wiedorfer reached a point some 10 yards from the first machine gun emplacement and hurled a hand grenade into it. With his rifle, he killed the remaining Germans and without hesitation wheeled to right and attacked a second emplacement. One of the enemies was wounded by his fire, and 6 immediately surrendered. This heroic action by one man enabled the platoon to advance from behind and protecting the ridge and continued successfully to reach its objective. A few minutes later, when both platoon leaders and the platoon sergeant were wounded, Wiedorfer assumed command of the platoon, leading it forward with inspired energy until the mission was accomplished.
Jesus. So he went in and took out 2 machine gun nests by himself. Dude, again, like with the same frequency as these guys falling on grenades. These guys that run up and take out all these machine gun nests, dude, are crazy.
And so, like, their platoon was stuck. They couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
They're like, what do we do?
Right. Fuck this, I got it.
This dude's like,
I'll run across an open field covered in snow.
yeah, he's like, hold my beer.
Right. That's 100% a hold my beer moment.
And
I can just imagine, like, afterwards when, like, it's all done, he just, like, pokes his head up, like, from the enemy spot and he's like, we're good.
yeah.
Come
on, guys.
Bring my beer.
Oh my God. So
Jesus.
Yeah. Wiedorfer.
And he lived,
And he lived.
Man. Can you imagine, like, just sitting there and just having him tell you this story?
I wish.
It'd just be one of those moments where you're like this.
Right. And it's not one of those conversations where, you know, you're like,
right. Okay, dude.
This, I'm telling you, like, if this dude was here, you and I both would just
We'd be like this.
Oh my God! Because his story would be.
Oh yeah, what's all the actual detail of it too, and
it would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be. Oh man. Especially that too, man. Just like you did what?
Right.
You did what?
And he'll be like, yeah, I had one of those moments when I threw the grenade.
Right, and I was like, yep. Yep, 100%.
He's like, all of us guys did that. Like,
yep, that would be my question for him. I'd be like, let me ask you a question.
I have to ask it.
When you threw that grenade into that nest, were you like, you?
Yeah.
And he'd be like,
yeah, of course I was.
Oh, God.
Badass.
Oh, badass, dude. Just badass. 100%.
Oh, so yes, that is our one drink for history and these great Medal of Honor stories.
Yep. Fantastic. I love them. And they're great. It just...
More to come in the new year, too.
For sure.
I mean, there's a lot.
Yep.
There's a lot of them.
Yep. Yeah, but anyways, guys, that's our one drink for the show, and that's our history, our Medal of Honor stories. We hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and New Year's.
Definitely.
This will be our last history show for the year, but we will be back after the New Year full force. So don't you worry, bringing you all the facts that you wish you didn't know.
Yep. And for New Year's, we might get together on New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Or somewhere close.
Yeah.
And do like a live or, we might do something.
Yeah.
Depending on...
Oh, yeah, the live. Yeah, on New Year's Eve. Yeah.
What our activities...
We got to try to bring it together and do it live.
Yeah, I mean, we got all day. But.
For sure. But be sure to watch out for that, and if not, we hope that you have a fun and safe holiday.
Indeed.
Yeah, and we will catch you guys next year.
Next year, baby!
But until then,
see you.
Cheers.